Now we're going to take up one more problem on projections of log. It's problem number 160. How to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software. The problem reads as a pentagonal prism of 25 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its edges of the base. Draw the projections of the prism when the axis inclined to HP at 40 degrees and to VP at 30 degrees. So to do that, so here we will go for this solution and now we need to create this drawing by using AutoCAD software. First you have to go to AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Now the command is limits, lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner 297, 210. Then go to zoom, then go to line, select some arbitrary point, take the distance and type 297, and you take this and take 210 and take this side, take 297 and say close. Now we go for zoom extents and zoom 0.6x. Now we go to layer, click on new layer, type the layer by name XY, click on new, type the layer by name axis, click on new, type the layer by name locus, then you click on new, type the layer by name FV, type the layer by name top view, enter, type the layer by name front view, hidden, then enter, and click on new, type the layer by name top view, hidden. So once you do that, now you go for adjustment of lane 0, which is 0.05, okay, XY line of 0.13, okay, and then the axis line again of 0.05, okay, the locus line again of 0.05, then we have front view which is 0.5, and front view and the top view is also 0.5, and front view hidden is 0.3, and top view hidden is also 0.3. Then we have color of top view which is blue, and this top view will also be blue, and this front view hidden will going to be red, and the top view front view is hidden. Then go to axis color, make that as magenta color. Then you just click on this, go to center, click on load, type C, enter, okay. Then go to load, type D dash dot, that is for locus line, and go to load, click on H hidden, okay, and say. Now we need to take the axis, so axis is center and say okay. Then we want to have continuous, which is dash dot, okay. Then front view hidden should be off hidden, and the top view hidden should also be like hidden, and say okay. And now we're going to close this. Now we'll go for a polygon command, take the number of sides as 5 and take the edge option. Then you click on this and take the first point of edge as 25. Then you just go to this and go to layer, click on this and you make this as top view now, and then you just click on this line weight display. Then we go for line, take int of this and take a midpoint of this. Similarly line, you take int of this, then take midpoint of this, then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, select this horizontal line of some distance and take the distance as 60. So then go to offset, take the distance as 60. Then you just go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take int of this and you take, go to line, take int of this and draw a vertical line, and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to trim, select these two sides as the cutting edges and these two as object to trim on this side. Then go to break, break this line, first point, take int of this and say @ then break, select this and take first point, take int of this and say @ then break first point, take int of this and say @. Now you just select all these three and this fourth line, then go to layer, make that layer as top view, front view, and you similarly you just click on this and go to layer, make that layer as axis layer and take the distance as 10, and then you just copy the position of the front view, first position front view, and copy it to the second position and rotate that by an angle of 40 degree. So to do that, just go to copy, select this entire drawing and then go to select this and then go to rotate. So you rotate in counterclockwise direction by 50 so that it will going to become 40. So just take 50, then go to move, select this, move to this side, then go to line, take int of this. So this is the first condition. You just go to this, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to trim, or you just go to line. So similarly, this is the line here where you are going to get this line. So you just take perpendicular, trim between these two, then go to line, take int of this, and again you take line int of this now. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to trim, trim this line here and this line here. Then go to line, take int of this and take perpendicular to this line. Similarly, just go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between these two. Now we have the line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Similarly, line, you take this horizontal line, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then you just go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and the object to trim as this. Now once you do that, then you just come down to zoom window, then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this and take int of this and take intersection part of this, then int of this. Similarly, you just go to line, take int of this and take int of this, then go to intersection part of this, then go to intersection part of this, and then you just type int of this. So then we just go to break, select this, you take first point, you take int of this and say @, then you break this line, first point, take int of this and say @. So here you take break again, first point, take int of this and say @. So here we have taken care of this, then go to break, select first point, take int of this and say @, then break first point, take int of this and say @. Now here you have break, select this first point, take int of this and say @. Then break first point, take int of this and say @. Now here first we need to write the visibility and the invisibility criteria. So all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. So you just go to break, you break this line till here, first point, take int of this and say @. Then similarly you break this line, first point, you take int of this and say @. Then break first point, take int of this and say @. Then break first point, take int of this and say @. Now we go for the all the visible edges of the boundary. All the boundaries of the edges will going to be visible and the surface nearer to the observer is visible. So once these two lines are visible, so naturally this line is also becomes visible. So we will go for layer, make that layer as top view now. So then we have the invisibility and invisibility. So you just take these two and this, take these two. Then you just go to layer, make that layer as top view hidden, and then take the distance as 15. So once you do that, you just click on this and go to layer, make that layer as top view hidden. So you just take the distance as 15. So you just click on this line, go to layer, make that layer as axis layer, and take the distance of 5. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing in the second position. Now we need to go for DDIM, then go to modify. So click on primary units is the decimal point. So go to text, take the text height as 3, align with the dimension line, take above and take this dimension as 3. Then symbol and arrows, take the arrow size as 3, then go to lines, take the offset from the origin as 3 and say OK and say close. Now we go for dim, you take int of this and take intersection point of this now. So this will going to be the axis line. So you take 45.96. Now we just go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, and similarly here also take the distance and draw a horizontal line. Then go to line, take nearest point on this. So here the angle is 30 degrees. So you take at the rate, so you just go to line, take nearest point on this, you take at the rate 100 less than minus 30. So then go to circle, take nearest point. So what is the axis of the circle? 60. Take nearest point and take the radius as 60. Then go to break this line till here and break this line from here. Then you just go to erase, then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal. Then go to fillet between these two. Now we need to take the beta inclination. You take center of this and take the radius as 45.96. Then again you just go to break this line till here and you break this line till here. Then go to erase. So here we are rotating that ABCD, and then we are rotating the bottom face should be near to the observer. So to do that, so the bottom face has to be near to the observer. So you just go to copy, select this entire drawing and then go to int of this and take center of this now. Then you need to go to rotate these two, then go to base point int and then go to reference angle. You take 0, enter, and the remaining point is intersection point of this now. So then just go to break this line till here. You just click on this and go to layer, make that layer as locus layer and you just give the distance as 10. So once you do that, you just move this, the entire third position top front view. You just move this and then go to zoom previous and then go to move. You select this entire drawing and move it further here. Now we need to write the final front view. So to do that, so first we go for line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then we go for a line, you take this as intersection point which is the axis point, then go to perpendicular, you take that and then go to fillet between these two. Similarly you just go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line and you just take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly you just go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So once you do that, so here we have perpendicular to this line. Similarly you just go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So once you do that, you just go to fillet between these two. Then you just go to zoom window Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this and take int of this and take intersection point of this and then int of this. Now you just go to break this line first point, take a int of this and take at the rate and take and go to extend this line till here. Then go to break this line from here, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. So once you do that, now we have the bottom. Now we're going to write a similar way. We want to write it for the top. So you just go to line, you come down to this line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this, and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between these two now. Similarly, you just go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, and here you take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, and now you take this line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, you just go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So you just go to fillet between these two and then go to zoom window and then go to line, take int of this and take int of this. You take int of this and take int of this and take int of this. So you just go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. Similarly, line, you take int of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection of this line. Similarly, line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. So once you do that, you just go to break this first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Now we have the entire drawing. You just go to visibility and invisibility. You just go to all the surface edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible, and the surface near to the observer is bottom face. And once these two lines are visible, so naturally this line is also visible. Then just go to layer, take this layer as front view. Now we need to change this. You just go to layer, and these are the edges which are invisible, which are away from the object. So you just go to this and you click on layer, you make that as front view hidden and take this dimension as length. So once you do that, now you just go to layer and you just click on layer, you make that layer as axis layer and take the distance as 15. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing. Now we need to go for the dimensioning. So before going into the dimensioning, so you just change the layer of the XY line as XY. So once you do that, now we go for dimensioning. So to do that, first we will go for DDIM, and then you just go to modify and change these primary units up to 0 decimal points. Okay, say close. Now we go for dim and take intersection point of this and take int of this now. So you just go to 25, then go to int of this, then go to dim int of this and take intersection part of this. So here we have 60 mm. Then go to angular, select this line and you select this line. So you have 40 degrees. Then you select this line, dim, go to angular, select between these two. So you're going to get it as 30 degrees. Again, you just go to angular, dim, you select this as angular, select this line and this line. So you are going to get it as text. You give space, enter, and you just type this. So here we need to go for the text. So you click on height as 3 and type as X, capital Y, and capital VP, and here capital HP. So here you just type in A, B, C, D, E, and here it is O and O1. Then in this side, top side, A dash, B dash, and then C dash. Then we have D dash, and here we have E dash. Then once you do that, so here you come down to this, you mark this as small p, and this as small q, and this as small r, and this as small s, and this as small t. So here we want it as p dash, and I want it as 2 dash, and here it is r dash, here it is s dash in bracket, and here it is t dash in bracket. Once you do that, so you mark this as O1 dash and close the bracket in. Then go to move, switch off this ortho mode. You take this X and you bring it here. So VP, and here you have it. Then go to zoom window. You take this. Then you just zoom 0.7x. So here you just go to move. You take A, you take B, you take B, you take Q, you take C, you take R, you take D, you take S, you take E, you take T, you take O, you take O1. So here you just go to P dash and then come down to Q dash, then R dash, then S dash, then O1 dash, then T dash. Similarly, you have A dash, you have B dash, you have C dash, you have D dash, you have E dash, and then you have O dash in bracket. So you just type O dash in bracket, then go to move and place it. Now we go for VP, select this front view points, then go to layer, make that layer as front view. Similarly, you take HP, all the front view points you select, notations and the naming of these points, and you just take this and go to layer, make that layer as front view, sorry, top view. So once you do that, so you're going to get this drawing. Now we go for copy. So you take copy P dash and then T dash, then we have O1 dash, then you just go to dim TED, so it will come down to 40 degrees here. Similarly 30 degrees here. Then go to copy, then you copy this Q dash, then you copy S dash, then copy R dash, then we have A dash, then we have B dash, then we have C dash, then we have D dash, then we have O dash, then we have E dash. Similarly, you have copy, you make this as A, and you mark this as B, and you mark this as C, you mark this as D, and you mark this as E, and here this point as O, whereas this point is O1 in bracket. So now we need to copy this. So you take, so these notations will change, P and this as Q and this as R and this as S and this as T. Now you just go to move. So you move this P, Q, R, and then this is S and this as T. So you just click over these points and change those points as layer as front view, top view. So once you do that, now you just go to zoom previous and then come down to zoom window. Now we need to go to copy this O here and copy this O1 here. Then you copy this A here, then B here, then C here, then D here, then E here. Next is we want to have P, then we want to have Q, then we want to have R, then we want to have S, we want to have T. So then you just come down to the front side, you just take A dash, then we have B dash, then we have C dash, then we have D dash, then we have E dash, then here you bracket O dash, then go to D text. So here it is P dash, Q dash, then R dash, then S dash, then T dash, then O1 dash in without bracket, because since ABCD is visible, so sorry, PQRST is visible, so O1 dash is also visible. Now you just go to move and we have A dash and we have O dash, then E dash, then D dash, then Q dash, then O1 dash, then R dash, then S dash, then T dash, then P dash. You just click over this, all these points, and you click this also and go to layer, change that layer as to front view. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing. So then you just go to move and you move this here. Now finally I want to write M text, so you just take formatting, go to Arial, type symbol. So you select symbol, type small letter B, and then okay. Then this is how you will be able to create this drawing. Then go to zoom previous, and now you just come down to zoom window, and this is the final drawing, how we can be able to solve by using AutoCAD software. Thank you.